Hello, all. Welcome to Geriatric Mom. I'm Natasha. This is one of our first videos that we'll actually be including picture in. As you can see behind me, I have all my dogs, so hopefully this goes well because they can be a little temperamental, especially that little Frenchie over there. So hopefully this goes good, and thanks for joining. Today, I wanted to talk about something a little more fun. I really loved my baby shower and my gender reveal, so I just kind of wanted to go through like a whole bunch of ideas that I found interesting and like different thoughts on those. Um, it was just so much fun, and I'm really not a person who loves big groups of people or you know just having all the attention on me in general is not my favorite thing. So it's even been really hard to do these podcasts and work my way up to having video on here. Um, just so everybody knows, too, pretty much my whole house is under construction. So this room hasn't been done yet. So there's some things in the background. Obviously, everything's not perfect yet, but we are working on it. Just redoing the entire thing. So for baby showers, I found some really cool games that I thought that I hadn't heard of, and some I had heard of. Um, but there was one called Pass the Prize that I thought was cool. So you get like a really nice gift, and it just you start. I think they said you like pull a name out of the hat, and that's where the prize starts. Or the first question is kind of where the present goes first. So it'd be like, whoever has known the mommy to be the longest gets the present, and then it's like, um, you know, who knows the mommy to be's favorite food or whatever the case may be, and then you pass the present along, and then by the last question, whoever ends up with it is the one that gets the prize, which I thought was a lot of fun. Um, and then there's another one that was like baby shower factor fiction, so it can be about the dad and the mom. I really like things that include the dad a lot. I know we focus on the moms a lot because they're going to be going through a lot, giving birth and all of that, but I think it's really important to involve the dad as well, um, so that they feel included and part of the whole process. So factor fiction would just be like mom and dad met in, you know, Loveland, Colorado. Yes, no, etc. So whoever gets the most questions right, they can win a prize and all of that. Um, guess the words and phrases. So that one was really cute. They had like different pictures of like, like a baby and then a shower head. So baby shower, da da da, stuff like that. And then whoever gets the most right out of that, then they get a prize as well. I thought that one was fun. Baby predictions, not really like a game, but I really like that. Like, how big is baby gonna be? Guess like their hair color, all of those things. Because that would be really cute to put in a baby book. At my baby shower, I was really, really lucky. The two girls that I work with and then one of my best friends put on a baby shower for me, and they were so sweet. They made the most beautiful balloon art, and they had the cutest cookies. And our theme was for Odin was that we were going to do Vikings. So they did like these really cute dragon cookies. I can't even. They were adorable. My husband made the cake. They just did such a good job. Um, I'm so very thankful to have those people in my life, and they did a beautiful job on my baby shower. I literally couldn't have asked for a better day. Um, there was words of advice which I got to, which I have in Odin's baby book thing. I'm probably gonna make him end up making him like a scrapbook because I also have like his first book. So it's all of his first with pictures and all of that stuff in it. But I think that'd be really cute to for any mommy to or daddy to put in a book for their baby. Um, at my baby shower, they did who had the most stuff in their purse. So they were like, if you have this, if you have that, da da da, da, and then you win a prize at the end. One I'm glad that they didn't do it at my baby shower was how big is mommy's belly because my belly was huge, and I was not very pleased about it. It was ginormous. I got really, really round. Um, but that's one that you could do. There's always like crosswords and word finds, bingo. I did that for my sister's baby shower, which I thought was a lot of fun. You can do a diaper raffle where they can win a prize for that as well. Um, so it's like whoever brought diapers can put their name in a bin, and then they win a prize if their name is picked. There was like fact or fiction, um, a one like that that was called Over, Under, and Just Right. So it's just different facts about the parents, and you say if it's not, under, over, just right. Mama, the Frenchie. Um, so yeah, I did the Viking theme for mine. Other ones that I thought were really, really cute. I love teddy bears. I just think they're adorable. So I think that's a really cute idea. They had like teddy bears and then like baby bottles for like and then like the top for like the cupcakes and all of that. I thought that was a really cute idea. There's always woodlands, a really big one right now, like woods and nature and all of that. Some other ones that I thought were cute. Safari is what we did from my sister's baby shower, which I thought was really, really cute. Bingo cards were cute, and we just kind of handmade everything, and it made it a lot cheaper. Um, you could do them kind of based on like the seasons too. So, like if it was more in fall, you could do a pumpkin themed one, or like um, even like a Halloween one. Seasons is a big one. So you could do like fall, spring, or summer, kind of like a beach party if it was summer, stuff like that. Tea parties, which I thought was cute. I never really thought about that. Tea party would be cute. They had Twinkle Twinkle Star, which was a whole bunch of stars and like soft, like a moon and the sky and everything, which I thought was super cute. Dinosaurs, Prince, Princess, Winnie the Pooh, which I love Winnie the Pooh. Eeyore is great. Tigger, all of them. Unicorn, Baby Bee. I think that one's really cute because there's so many different things you could do. Like some of the party favors for that one were like little honey jars, with like the little cute honeycomb things that you can use for the honey, which would be super cute as like a present to give to people. Disney is always great. Odin is obsessed with Mickey Mouse, and I just think there's so many different Disney things. There's so many different Disney characters and themes that you can do, but he loves Mickey Mouse, so that one would be a really really cute one. There's just so much stuff out there for that. There was like a butterfly theme one that I thought was really cute. Baby Balloon kind of goes with like Enchanted, but it's just really a whole bunch of flowers. Enchanted kind of for me kind of goes along with like Prince and Princess. But they did like a lot of fairies and other like magical things like that. Another one I thought was really really cute was Shake, Rattle, and Roll. So that one's a little more like rock and rolly, which I love. I really love like the '80s and um, just rock in general. So I thought that was really cute. A penguin theme, which penguins are always cute. So that one's a really cute one. Alice in Wonderland. There's so many different things you can do with that one. The sea, that one's really cute. So you could do like an under the ocean theme, or you could do more of like the actual like ships and different things like that, which I think is really, really cute. I saw one that was like Aloha, and it had like little pineapples, and then there was like, all the different things that you can do, like more Hawaiian themed. Monkeys, I feel like are always good. Dr. Seuss was a really big one too, that I found as a baby idea, baby shower theme, which has so many different things too, which can be so cute and colorful as well. Um, there was some different cakes that I found too. They had like a honey jar shaped one, which would go really cute with like the baby bee one. There was a cake with like a whole bunch of like sticks in it with like baby books on them, which I thought was super cute. Balloons are huge for baby showers. Um, like the cupcakes and the cakes and all of that. Um, I really feel like right now, like the big thing is like the balloon art, which I'm lucky because I had a friend that's very talented at it, and she made me a beautiful one for my baby shower. But they can do them in shapes, animals, like all different types of themes, which I think is just super cool. And um, you can make them whatever colors you want. You can make them gender neutral. You can do boy, girl, whatever the case may be. You can just do the theme of your party, which I really like. I do um, like little trinkets and stuff like that. So you can pretty much get whatever you want for all of these. And if you don't want to make your own games, they're really cheap online too. Um, so gender reveal ideas too. There's definitely just more and more over time that people keep coming up with. For my gender reveal, we kind of did it just out of the blue because I had had enough. I wanted to know what he was, and I couldn't wait any longer. So my husband had gotten uh, the powder packets, and he did a burnout in his car. And as soon as I said I was a boy, he took off. So the burnout wasn't huge, but it was definitely cute. I have pictures, and it looks cute. The best part of that was I didn't have a whole lot of people over, but one of my friends, Sam, was here, and she really wanted me to have a girl because all of her, um, nephews are boys, and she wanted a little girl to buy for. And when it turned blue, all you hear on the camera is "ah shit," and the camera turns off. So it's pretty funny. But she honestly has been one of the people that has came over the most and been super supportive. So very thankful for that. But it was pretty funny. She didn't even make it through the whole burnout. Let's see. So I've seen ones that were like shooting. So if that's something that, you and your family do, you know how they like shoot the plates and stuff. There's like ones like that where they throw the plates up, and when they hit it, it turns blue or pink or whatever, which I thought was a cool idea. I never thought of that. There's like fire extinguishers that spray different colored smokes. Um, there was a bow or bow tie party, which I thought was really cute. They had like the blue and the pink, and you could do like, even if you wanted, you could do like a Mickey Minnie theme. There was buck or doe, which I thought was cute. Stashes or lashes. That one was another one that I found interesting because I've never heard of that one. So yeah, stashes or lashes. There was baseballs that you could have, your partner try to hit or you try to hit. Pinatas. I've seen soccer balls, and they just blow the smoke. Um, there was a cute one where it was like a bunch of butterflies. Excuse me. A bunch of butterflies coming out. And they were like pink and blue. So there was like different colors that you could get, which I thought was really, really cute. And then there's the smoke bombs. So there's kind of like firework type ones that you can light, and then they let off the smoke of whatever the color is. There's banners you can get that you could have like somebody pull it off, and there it is. There was obviously really what I think is like bougie or expensive, but the planes flying with the banners. There's fireworks in general, which would be insanely expensive, but it would be pretty cool. Pop the balloons, so like throwing darts at balloons and stuff, and like they're blank, and then when you finally hit it, it's the right one. I found a really cool one that was a dragon egg. So if that's something that people really liked, you can peel all the scales off of it, um, and then underneath it, like in I think is like, and then it like cracks, or underneath it is the um, color of what your gender is. Confetti, there's a whole bunch of different confetti things that you can get, pop things, all kinds of stuff. I really like the cakes and the cookies too. My sister did that. Poor sister though. She had a liver transplant when she was younger, and it came from a little boy. Well, when she got pregnant, she had the test done, and it said that my niece was a little was a little boy, and she was so worried because she didn't know what she was having at first because there was a lot of confusion because the ultrasound said girl and her genetic test said boy, and I mean it ended up being fine both for kids or girls, but when you have something like that it gives you like the boy DNA, so that's why it kept messing up the genetic testing. But she was so confused and so worried and just wanted her baby to be okay, but that would be scary. But poor girl had a blue cake the first time, and it was actually a girl. So yeah, the cake's really cool. There's really cool cookies now. They have like the royal icing on them that they do now, and they can like cover them and put the little sprinkles inside of them. So then you could do, you know, little like pink bottles or blue bottles or whatever the case, and you crack open the cookies and all the sprinkles come out. I really like those ones for like gender reveals too, because they have like little pregnant people that can be in those. They're just fun because you can crack them open and stuff. I don't love cookies and stuff like that, but I think they're pretty. Cinnamon rolls was another one for like a gender reveal, like even just telling people you're pregnant. They did like a bun in the oven, and it was a cinnamon bun in the oven. Um, some people did like hard Santa themes to tell people that they were pregnant, like coming soon, and and had like a winter Santa Christmas theme. There was a whole bunch of balloon art ones that they didn't necessarily like try hiding what the baby was at their reveals. That just they had like big balloon arts with the colors on them. There's like little onesies where you like pull them off, and then eventually you get to whatever the color of yours baby was, blue or pink. Pets is a big one too, where they've had like their pets run out with, like a blue bandana on or a pink bandana, or a little bow tie or a bow, to kind of reveal that too. Um, there was a cute theme. Oh, that was for the baby showers, but a cute theme I saw too was like a picnic one. So that was a really cute theme for a baby shower. It was adorable. Flowers is a big one that you could do, pink, blue. There was like one that like you could like take off the petals and then on the inside it showed what it was. You always see like those ones where they have like the cakes and stuff too, and they just put the glasses in it and pull it out, and then that's what they're having. I saw golf balls that you could hit that explode and say what the colors were. I've seen a lot of like smoke machines too lately. I think that people find those really fun to use. Boom box. So there was like these boom boxes that can like spurt out powder, which I thought would be fun because you could have like a song going and then have it burst open with whatever you need. Oh, and then there was like a sonogram one, so then it was like people guessing, and then at the end they had the one designated person to like announce it. There was one with like the little kids, like the little siblings that come out like in a pink onesie or blue onesie, like big brother, little brother, um, about to have a little sister, whatever the case may be. So that was really cute. There was like a box one, which these can get kind of annoying if you go too far with it. I feel like, I mean, I'm not a person that likes to wait, but you can like pull paper out of a box and it just keeps going. It's like, we want to know what we're going to have, but then sometimes they can like keep going forever. Like, don't you wish you knew? And it just keeps going and going and going forever. So some of those I don't love, but that is something you could do, and it could be fun. I just really wanted this to be like a fun episode and give new mommies and daddies ideas of what you can do for baby showers and gender reveals. They can just be so much fun, and they don't have to be expensive. The girls I work with, because I felt bad having them do it. I don't like people spending money on me, and so I definitely feel like they did like a budget friendly one, and it was absolutely beautiful and it was perfect, and I couldn't have asked for anything better. And all the people that came to my baby shower too, it just makes you feel so loved and cared about. Even if I hadn't gotten one present, I would have just felt amazing, you know. Something afterwards that I think is really important is just to make sure you send out like those thank you cards. Um, my husband made thank you cards, and I had already sent out these little thank you cards, but his were so much cuter. They were like a picture of us that was like thank you with, um, you know, so I ended up sending out two different cards because his were way cuter than mine, and he didn't know I had already sent them out. So just remember to always, I feel like that's just like a little nice touch, that you give those thank you cards back just to show your appreciation to everybody. Um, for being there and giving you free things for your baby. um but yeah, these are all great ideas, I feel like, that you can utilize. I think like keeping it simple, they had like little snacks at my baby shower, and I felt like that was great. Like, you can always keep it simple, do pizza, little chips, dip, stuff like that. Just keep it really simple. I know when I planned my sister's, I just wanted there to be like a variety of things so everybody could have some. I know it's like big things now that people have more intolerances to things, so I think a variety of things is always good. Like I have issues with gluten, which is not by choice, I promise. But just like giving those options so that everybody has something and just keeping that in mind. Um, just to be, kind. So I think that's always important. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. And Geriatric Mom is real moms sharing the unedited truth, finding joy in the chaos, and reminding each other we're all in this together. I do always want to include dads in that as well. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching.